Welcome back, dears brothers and sisters. So last time we watched Secular Haze. This time it's Year Zero, and this is a Papa Emeritus 2 song. Um, so also disclaimer, because I don't know how YouTube works with this stuff. I've seen other people reacting just fine, but for some reason I always get hit with the bull crap. This, despite it being censored, as you can see up here, censored, there are boobies. Yeah, those things that ladies have, and some men. There are boobies. There's a black bar over the nipples, but there are boobies here. So yeah, and quite frankly, um, the fact it's like the fact that I'm debating whether or not to just do this, to watch this or just freaking listen to the song. But hey, this is on their channel, so me reacting to it should be just fine. So here's hoping. But this is Year Zero. Asmodeus, Satanas, Lucifer. Also, you're going to say, how do you know the words? I don't. I've seen TikToks of this where they have like cats or something, and they're, like evil looking cats. And not because they made them look evil, because that's how naturally how the cats look. And I usually find these on Instagram. I'll be just laying there at night, ready to go to bed, and this type of stuff pops up, the song. So that's how I know that part. The rest of the song, I don't know. Sephiroth. So the Hail Satan Satan, and then Archangel, Lucifer being a fallen archangel. But notice with Papa 2, the masks that they were using back whenever this was. Hang on. The masks that they were using 10 years ago. Yes, this was 10 years ago. Um, if you notice, it's a full on mask. Nowadays, if you watch Tobias performing as Cardi, and even in the videos, like the little series that he had, that they have, episodes and all that, they have this part, so the upper lip is basically prosthetic, like part of the mask, but then all of this is his actual mouth because, you know, you have to be able to move. Trying to. Why do you think he's really not moving his mouth to talk or whatever? Because it looks very fake if he does. Um, Behind his glasses, you can kind of see the mask's eye holes there. With Cardi, they make his like all that around there black, so it blends in a lot better. It looks almost like he's just wearing paint all the time, or his eyes were supposed to be sunken in. Um, but having that part cut out, especially for live performances, allows him to actually speak. His face is still constricted. Because if we watched Mariana Cross Alive, uh, part of it, um, the live was it Tampa, and even then, as much as he can move his mouth is still restricted. Especially when you open your mouth, like you're right up there and all the muscles. So you have this mask against your face, and it's kind of preventing you from doing that. But 10 years ago, they looked pretty good. It's just it looked fake when they tried to talk or something. Nowadays, it's actually pretty good. But yeah, it's Papa Two, an old miserable man. And that's the rest of the video. From now until the end, like 5:11, it's just this kid staring at the screen, or staring at us through the screen, looking into our souls, tempting us. Come, give yourselves to Satan. He can deliver you, or something. I don't know. So that was year zero. Uh, I have to say, as usual, the music, the instruments, the actual track itself, not taking away the vocals. It's always so good. If there was just an instrumental of these songs without the no vocals, those are good enough. But Tobias has such a way with his voice, um, and he can do so many like just a variety of genres in music. It's crazy, and I've said this before, and I mean I can't enough praise for this guy. He is essentially a musical genius when it comes to this. Um, apart from the music itself, the videos, the lighting, the angles, the storytelling. It's like you don't have to put this much effort into a music video, but he does. Everything about him is very theatric, and the showmanship and the stage presence he has when you see him live. It's just, I mean, if you're a fan of music, it's a treat because a lot of the times the people you go to see don't have that much energy. They'll dance and everything, but him it's like a full on interaction. Um, you know, it's it's something. Um, but yeah, so like I said, I saw this TikTok, the TikToks with the cats and stuff like that. So you hear, different names either for the devil himself or, Behemoth, which was like a creation, something that God created at the beginning of creation, this monstrous being. Uh, but Asmodeus is a demon king. Um, so, but again, when we hear with the archangel, obviously Lucifer, fallen angel, uh, pretty much close right hand man, as close to God as you could get, really. Um, but it, let's try to skip the boobies. Um, but yeah, it's Papa 2, which I do love his look. They make him so grim looking and so, when you take, you have Papa 0, and then you have what we have now, Cardi, and you kind of look at all their kind of profile. He's definitely the most grim looking. Uh, if you had to say that one of them was like an actual Reaper, this would be the one I would suspect would be the Reaper. He looks more traditionally evil than the others do. Uh, Cardi, we love you, Cardi. You're just a big softy. Um, but yeah, I love the fact that they all have their own style, they all have their own look, and the only thing that kind of gets passed on is like the eye, and the name Papa Emeritus gets passed on, but each of them have their own outfit, their own personality, their own facial type thing going on. Some prefer to look more skeletal, and some not so much. But I love the fact that how elaborate some of these are. Um, like for Papa 2, his is more dark, but then you have like say, one of the others that might have like these really nice gold trimmings around and embroidered and just it's so nice looking. Like they're all nice looking. Um, but I don't know what else. Lord of Flies. Where was it? So I can show it was. No, was it further on? Yeah, right here. No, sorry. Back up a little, Papa. Yeah, you can see right there around. You can see kind of like the cutout for the eyes right there. That's why he's wearing the glasses. Uh, and like I said, with Cardi, when you look at him, he's got his eyes complete, like all around there is completely black. So it kind of hides the fact that it's a mask. Um, so it's really good. It's really good. These ones don't really talk, when they're in the mask as much because it just doesn't look. But also, I love the imagery right there of her eating the apple. I mean, come on. Come on. And not only is she eating an apple, but it kind of looks like she kind of hesitates at first. Remember Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve, temptation, apple, fruit of knowledge. I mean, that's very much what it looks like here. I've said before that he likes to take older concepts, like, things from, from the Bible, or, even the Black Plague, and he likes to bring them into modern times. But just the image of a female holding that apple and almost hesitating to eat it at first, it seems. Um, Honestly, if they showed like some kind of serpent around there at some point, that would have just, I mean, that would have hammered that in. Um, but it's a lot more subtle. Consider we are talking about Satan and stuff like that here. Um, Young, beautiful girl, apple. So I just love how he takes these things and works them in to the videos, into the stories, to the songs themselves. Like I've said, he's a musical genius. Um, Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Our Lord Lucifer. Um, I love the black and white and how suddenly it goes to like this dark red room and its color, and it's it's so good. Um, so and there's a lot of other imagery going on. We got Harry Potter over here. You know, witches and wizards are, you know, of the devil. I know it's not Harry Potter. I know. I'm not stupid. Um, but yeah, it's so good. It really is. And I don't know exactly if you guys can recommend what to watch next. So we've watched Mariana Cross, we've watched Dance Macabre, we've watched Square Hammer, Secular Haze, From Pinnacle to Pit, Year Zero. So, am I missing any? Oh, Cerise, we've watched. So I've watched about 7 videos of Ghost. So, any other? I mean, I'm gonna get them to them all, but recommend which ones you'd rather see before. Um, but yeah, that was Year Zero. Boobies! Please, YouTube, don't screw me over. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.